If you're an entrepreneur, a small business owner, or even just someone hustling hard towards your dreams, you're no stranger to the grind. But what happens when the grind grinds you down? Today, right here, right now, we're talking about that delicate balance between hustling and trying to stay healthy, and taking care of your mind and body, and how it might actually make you more productive in your business. So I implore you, stick around, because I'm going to be sharing today here in the episode actionable tips that hopefully you can start to achieve the perfect balance and harmony between your drive for success, whatever that means to you, and your personal well-being. So guys, I'm Jarod Lehn, founder of Socialtopia, and this is Fit for Business, episode 61. So I want to start off by talking about entrepreneurship. Right? Entrepreneurship demands more than just innovative ideas and endless hours of dedication. It really is a test of endurance, mental endurance, that requires a healthy balance of physical and mental well-being. Right? Neglecting wellness is like trying to drive a car without refueling it. Eventually, you're going to stall. When your body is well-nourished and your mind is clear, you really become a more effective decision maker. Let me give you an example. What do I mean by that? Normally, on average, I sleep anywhere from 5 to 7 hours a night. It's been a long day today, and I say that on a personal level. My daughter was sick last night, late in the night, early in the morning. So we're team no sleep. And I'm not saying my decision making is off by any means, but I definitely feel more foggier than normal when I have a full night's sleep, to kind of put those two together, right? And whether it's navigating tough business challenges or brainstorming the next big idea, fitness and your mental sharpness, they can help us entrepreneurs get a competitive edge, right? Wellness isn't just self-care. It's really a strategy, right? It's the foundation upon which they say greatness businesses are built, stacked up, right? Daily habits play a much bigger role in success than most of us realize, hands down. It's these small, repeatable actions where the real growth happens, right? Entrepreneurs, small business owners who commit to consistent exercise, mindful eating, proper sleep, and overall stress management routines set themselves up for long-term success, right? And I'm not here in this episode to say that every morning you need to wake up and go do a cold plunge, meditate for 20 minutes, do yoga for 30 minutes to get your day started. Have a smoothie. That's not what I'm saying. I'm going to break down what I think for myself, works for me on a daily basis. And when I know people that work high level, productive, and are just on the go, incorporate most of these things. Now you take that with a grain of salt getting through this episode, right? So imagine starting your morning with a quick workout, if that's what you have the chance to do, to help you boost your endorphins, followed by a large breakfast, right? A rich breakfast that's going to basically help fuel your day and give you energy, right? These habits just don't improve your physical health. They're going to shape your mindset and get you going for the day, right? You become more resilient, more focused, and really better equipped to handle the highs and lows of running a business. Now, again, for me personally, I work out in the middle of the day. I have it blocked off, right? There's a set time on my calendar that's blocked off. No meeting, no nothing internally, externally. That's for training, right? Every day, Monday through Friday, unless something pops up on the regular. Like today, something happened, so I'm going to train a little bit later. But I adjusted some things around, and that's what's going to happen. So when it comes to like your fitness, you need to figure out a point in the day that works best for you and your family. When you start treating your health as non-negotiable, right? Means nothing can come in between you. You're building a sustainable system for overall success. Burnout really becomes less of a looming threat, and productivity flows more and more naturally when really you prioritize your energy and your mental clarity, right? Just remember this, true success isn't just about hitting your goals. It's really feeling good about those, even when you achieve them, right? So by investing in yourself, right, you can invest in your business the same way. I've said this on a bunch of my podcast episodes, because at the end of the day, your greatest asset, it isn't your product or service, it's you, right? That's what it comes down to. Now, I'm big on all these topics I'm talking about. But nutrition, it's the foundation of sustained energy, right, and focus, especially for small business owners, entrepreneurs juggling multiple responsibilities, right? When you prioritize balanced meals filled with lean proteins, healthy fats, complex carbohydrates, you're giving your body the ability to get long-lasting fuel it needs to power through demanding schedules, right? And think about it. If you're on your feet all day working, running a business, or if you're on the phone, if you're in meetings all day, even though you're not working out, you're just burning through calories every day, daily. Just generically, a human burns X amount of calories per day, depending upon, like, if you sit in an office, if you're a blue-collar worker, you're grinding, you're working, you're burning energy, right? So picture this meal. This may not be an ideal meal for you, right? Especially with somebody that has a demanding schedule, they're on the go, but simple, easy, right? Chicken, avocado, white rice, right? Chicken, avocado, brown rice. Kind of just throwing that out there. That's not just food. I think it's like a productivity toolkit, right? And what I mean by that, these balanced meals can help keep your blood sugar stable, which means, no roller coaster energy dip. Maybe you feel that low at a certain point in the day, probably means you're dehydrated. You don't have enough fuel, meaning food, right? Especially for critical meetings, brainstorming sessions, you need this energy, Snacking smarter is another game changer for anybody, not just an entrepreneur, right? Instead of reaching for chips or candy, stock up on almonds, fresh fruit, protein-packed yogurt, protein shakes. Small meals are going to keep you going throughout the day, right? Those choices, right, keep hunger at bay, right, and to support sustained mental clarity, right? I can't say I'm one to talk. I have the ability to go get a snack whenever I want, keep it at my desk. So, however, when I want to go get a snack, I run upstairs since I work from home. But that's just my surroundings. If you work out of your home, you have to report somewhere, you're on the road. These are things you have to think of ahead of time. Yes, it's another thing to add to your wheelhouse that you need to accomplish. But at the end of the day, it's important to keep your mind right? Think of these snacks as mini strategy sessions, right? Like I said again, for your body, give your body the right tools and your mind the right tools, and they'll start delivering results, right? Listen, it's tempting. Yeah, it's tempting as heck to grab a sugary latte or a muffin or, for a quick boost. But what happens? That crash is imminent, and it's going to derail your momentum. Now, I'm saying you should never have any of these things, whatever, go for it. But there's a certain point, right, where you have to try to make smarter choices and opt out for a smarter snack, right? You're making an investment, right, and shaping your focus and your long-term productivity. That's what this cheat code is about, productivity. And in order to do that, your body needs to be well-nourished, right? When you eat, it echoes in what you create, right? And when you choose high-quality nutrient foods, you set yourself up, right, throughout the day for high-quality results in your business, right? Like, I can feel it right now. My blood sugar is low. I need to eat. I need a snack. I just had a protein shake. But now is at that time, like after 4, I need something. When you view foods not just as fuel, as a business strategy, right? I know it sounds silly, but kind of keep those things hand in hand. A clear mind, steady energy, and the resilience that's going to handle long work days and start your plate on the right drive, right? We all thrive when we treat our diets as a foundation of any success, right? After all, when your body performs at its best, your business should follow. Another important topic, right? Exercise, right? It's far more than a way to stay in shape, right? It's just another way. It's really a catalyst for sharper thinking, right? Better stress management and peak performance, right? Now, dedicating just 4 to 5 days a week to physical activity really, I think, can create noticeable changes in your energy levels and productivity. I think there's a difference between feeling burnt out and feeling energized, right? When you work out, right, we all know your body releases these endorphins, right? Often referred to as feel-good hormones. They reduce stress and they elevate your mood, right? It feels good when we release these things. This means you're not only tackling your tasks, right, with a clearer mind, but you also have hopefully a more positive outlook, right? An essential component when the pressure of your job, entrepreneurship, whatever high level role you are is high, right? Exercise isn't just about your physical edge, although you need that. Hopefully this kind of counteracts for your mental sanctuary for someone like me. Also, I think fitness really strengthens your ability to focus and solve problems more, right? 2 skills you rely on every day in business, right? A quick workout can hopefully clear that mental fog, renewing your concentration for another long brainstorming session or critical thinking, whatever it is you do in your job, right? I also know that this instills discipline, right? An attribute that naturally spills over into your professional life, your personal, your professional, right? The commitment that you're showing up for these workouts for yourself, whether it's an early morning jog, late evening jog, midday jog, yoga session, strength training session, whatever that means, it's really translating into better time management for yourself and a sharper, structured mindset. I keep on saying it, but it's the truth, right? Consistency in physical activity is like training your brain to stay disciplined, right, in the face of hectic schedules, right? But here's the thing. This is the best part. It doesn't have to be an intense or time-consuming workout, right? A 30-minute weight session, a brisk walk, trying to get 10,000 steps, a casual hike, right? These could do wonders for your body and your mind. This is the thing. Because I'm saying all these things that I enjoy or what you should do doesn't mean anything. You have to genuinely figure out what works for you and hopefully it sticks. So when you prioritize movement, exercise, fitness, I see it, you can create a ripple effect in your life, right? Remember, taking care of your physical self is just the groundwork for a thriving business. One of my other topics I want to talk about. You always see me doing this. Drinking during my podcast. I know it gets cut out a lot, but hydration. Hydration is one of the simplest, I think, yet most overlooked tools in our body's arsenal. As far as I can remember, I've been drinking water like nobody's business. Yes, I will boldly say it out loud. There was a time 15 plus years ago that I was walking around with one of those half-gallon waters in the gym. I was that guy. I've downsized now, and I will be candid, for everybody that listens to my show, watches, my clips, I drink over about 100 ounces of water every day and a half for who knows how long. Every day. For years, I've done it. Every cell in your body relies on this water to function optimally, including your brain. The same thing I tell my kids every day. Guys, are you drinking water? If their bottles are full when they come home, I'm second guessing. Hey guys, did you guys drink water or did your teachers fill up your water for you? Because I know it's important for their bodies, for their brain. They need to stay hydrated, right? I think about it like this. When I was a kid, it wasn't like a thing. Like, I drank soda, like shit that I shouldn't have been drinking. However, it's 2025, and back then, I'm not going to say the year, but science has told us otherwise that, hey, you should be staying hydrated. And research shows it's fact, it's evidence, right? When you're dehydrated, your cognitive abilities take a hit, right? Probably you guys can agree to this. Really, when you're dehydrated, it makes it harder to think clearly. Imagine trying to power through back-to-back meetings, right? Or craft an award-winning pitch while your energy levels are plummeting and your mind feels foggy, right? Sure, a 5-hour energy or shot of espresso is going to help in the moment, but you're going to crash eventually, right? That dehydration happens at work. Staying hydrated can help your brain stay sharp, energy ready, and productivity in top gear at all times, right? Or even having something like an electrolyte drink. Make hydration a daily habit, right? It doesn't have to be complicated. I say this, set a clear goal. The average drinking water amount for you per day, as you know, 8-ounce glasses. How much is that? 8 times 8, guys, 64 ounces. That's what they say minimally you, as a human being, as an adult, should be drinking. Break it down. I see those cups now where they have the levels. It's just 1 cup, 64 ounces. That's easy. That's manageable, right? You have water bottles that are reusable as so. Many bottles come with markers, as I was saying, to help you track your progress throughout the day. Just keeping you what you need. There's a lot of people that just need to be accountable, whether it comes to your hydration, your physical activity. Small adjustments like this, right? Sipping water during breaks instead of reaching for that coffee sugary drink, you can do wonders, right? I'm saying I drink a lot of coffee throughout the day too, and water. Those are the 2 things I drink. Think of water as not drinking as a chore, right? But as recharging your system for peak performance. Think about it like that, right? I'll spit like this. I know the benefits of proper hydration are far more than energy and focus, right? I think you'll notice fewer, mid-afternoon slumps when you're hydrated, better mood stability, greater resistance during long workouts, right? Hydration fuels your hustle the same way premium fuel powers a high-performing car. Thinking about it like that, right? You have your 87 octane, your 89, your 91, your 93 octanes. Think about it like that, right? Make your secret weapon in tackling the challenge of business, staying hydrated, right? Because listen, when we take care of our bodies, in this case, you're staying hydrated, your business, I feel, can benefit as much as you personally do. So, with that being said, I think building a wellness routine, because that's what we'll call it shouldn't feel overwhelming, right? You have to find out what works to you. The key is to take 1 step at a time. Am I working out today? How can I figure out how to work 4 to 5 days a week, 30 minutes a day? At a clip, right? So if you did it 4 times a week, 30 minutes a day, do the math. It's 120 minutes. Not that much time. If you try to overhaul your entire lifestyle in one go, you're going to burn the fuck out before you even start seeing results. It's like doing anything. Instead, you have to think about it as chipping away, right? Focus on one area for you that feels manageable. What can you do today, right now, to make this small improvement? Maybe it's drinking an extra 8 ounces of water. Maybe it's swapping a sugary snack for a healthy option. Maybe it's trying to walk that 30 minutes to try to get your 10,000 steps, right? Or simply just keeping a water bottle at your desk, keeping a water bottle in your bag, keeping a water bottle in your car. Small little efforts, right? Small intentional efforts, right, will help you, right, become the building block for long-term success for your wellness, right? Each healthy habit is going to add and strengthen your foundation, right? Giving you the resilience and stamina, right, you need to meet the demand of entrepreneurship. And what's the beauty of all this, right? The beauty of it is gradually it changes and it allows you room for consistency. And I think that's where the beauty is, and that's where the magic happens for people. You slowly are able to incorporate some of these healthy habits over time, and it adds up. And what does it do, as we know, when we make small changes? It creates a rippling effect, right? I battle with this all the time. I'm like, I want to do all this. I want to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, I want to do all these things all at one time. And it just can't happen. So when you make a list, you chip away at a list. And the same thing goes for this. You get sharper focus, higher energy, enhanced problem solving skills, and a more positive mindset. Because that's what we all want, right? There's so much shit going out there, guys. And a part of it could be like, maybe you're not working out. Maybe you're not, having a balanced meal. Maybe you're not well hydrated, right? Remember, you're not just building a business here or taking care of yourself. You're committing to integrating wellness into a routine. It's just non-negotiable. It's just part of a strategy for your life. And I think these small steps really, can ultimately lead to big wins for you in your health and business. All right, so where are we going to leave off with this? Balancing hustle and health, it doesn't have to be complicated, as I was saying, right? So I want, some of you to start planning your meals ahead of time. Try to avoid the trap of last-minute fast food cravings, right? Keeping your energy levels steady, right? And will help your productivity stay sharp. Stay hydrated throughout the day. If it sounds silly, Start setting alerts on your phone. Use Siri. Say, hey Siri, send me, alerts every 30 minutes to take a sip of water. I know it sounds silly, right? Use your workouts just more than a physical exercise, which is hard for a lot of people to do. Try to treat them as a way to clear your mind and recharge your energy, right? And don't underestimate the power of sleep. Aim for 6 to 8 hours a night. Some of you, maybe you get more, right? This helps your body recover and your mind perform at its best. So guys, that's a wrap for today's episode of The Fit for Business with Jarod Lehn. Remember, as driven as you may be, true success, it comes from longevity. And how do you do that? We have to take care of our health so you can take care of your business, right? So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys found this episode helpful. Don't forget to tap that subscribe button. And if you could, leave a comment on this video as well on YouTube. I'd love to hear from you. What habits work for you. Connect with us here on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram at Jarod Lehn. And we'll see you next week.